Okay, with us now is Lewis Brice. Welcome to the show. How are you?
All doing good. How are you? So good to see you.
Speaking about calling, what's your new single?
Oh, it's pretty easy. It's pretty call me yours.
Call
So it's
Me Yours.
yeah.
So, the
It,
story behind that is
it's a fun story. So crazy enough, I've only put out songs that I've been a writer on, guys, because I've always written all my own music and everything. But a couple years ago, just where everything kind of went crazy, I put a writers retreat on, and I had a couple of my really close friends and great writers. But come to the writers retreat, and so the one day that they were in another room writing as we were writing that whole week, and they wrote the songs. Rob Hatch, Ben Simonetti, and Adam James, and so they kind of came back later that afternoon, like, man, we wrote this here song, and I think it fits you to a T. And so, and obviously it did. As soon as I heard it, I was like, that's it. That's the one we got to do. So we recorded it and, demoed it out. And so I've had this thing recorded for like probably a year and a half or so almost. And so we just hadn't had a chance, but I've been waiting for the right time to put this song out. And this song, when I heard it, I just recently got engaged this past summer. A
yay,
beautiful fiance. So this is like a perfect follow-up song.
Danelle, right?
Danelle Manzer, that's it. And you said
Yes.
it correctly. She would love that.
Oh,
So
good. Tell her I said give her my best.
absolutely,
So you got
absolutely.
engaged. Well, let's step back about that because today we're recording this and it is Valentine's Day. So I just want to
Yeah.
know, how did you ask her? Tell me the
Oh,
story.
so I actually, how did I ask her to marry me? Well, it actually worked out pretty good. I kind of generally fly through, about a cup of my sleeve or whatnot, but I had a trip planned last summer to go up to Alaska. I had some shows up there, and I noticed she had never been up there before, and so I invited her out at the beginning of the year. I had booked this show probably January, February, and she didn't know if I had already bought the ring. Just right around January. So I had it hidden in my little hiding spot around the house for like 6 months, and then we went up there. And so she was like, I was really excited. I kept reminding her, hey babe, I was so excited to take you to Alaska. She says, oh, I can't wait. And so we went up there. And I played. We got there, played a show or two, had a day or two to kind of hang out, and she kind of had an idea I was going to do it. I think just because why would I take her to Alaska? And then 2 days go by and I still hadn't done it. And then on the third day, I had my big show. It was like a big show. I had like a couple thousand people out there, big stage right downtown Anchorage, and I made sure she was real close by. And so I was up on stage and I started playing, and I talked about her and I sang the song, and I still didn't ask her because that isn't my style. I didn't want to go too cliche. And so she was kind of, oh boy, maybe he's not going to do it. And but yeah, we still had 3 days left because I had a big fishing trip planned. A great place I've been to before. You had to take a float plane to, and so it's way up in the bush is what they call it. And so we're there. We're fishing about a day or two. When we get there, it's nothing but a bunch of old men, and a bunch of dudes that are fishing for a whole week, and a bunch of cabins. And so I just remember her telling me, she was like, all right, babe. I remember her telling me later, she was like, yeah, I just kind of sucked at those. All right, probably not going to happen here. But about 2 days in, it was one of our last days, and I went out that morning with the guide without her, and I told the guide what I wanted to do. I said, there's a spot upriver we hadn't been to yet where it's like got a good rock background, has Alaska in the background. I said, that's where I want to do it. And he was like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Wow.
So we'll take it there right after lunch. And so we did. And we went fishing some more that morning. It was probably, then right after lunch, went back out, and I had her in the boat. And then we kind of come to the spot where I was going to go. And somebody was fishing at it. And the guy was like, well, we'll just kind of go upriver a little bit, fish for a little bit. And so just not without letting her know where we're going. This is the last day. So, and we finally get there. Those fishermen leave. We get there, and I get out on the bank, and I'm fishing a little bit. And I asked her, hey, babe, why don't you get out here and do some fishing on the bank? And she was like, okay, all right, sure, why not? So she gets out there, and I knew she'd get hung up real quick, and I had already talked to my guide and told him how to set up the camera and stuff like that. So I got her out there, and I knew her first cast. She threw out there, she'd get hung up, and she did. And so I said, why don't you grab this here rod? And then I said, babe, while we're right here, let's take a picture of Alaska in the background. And she was like, oh, okay, let's do that. And so I went and handed him, I said, all right, here's my guy. I pressed video on my phone, had it going, make sure it was going. So, all right, here, take some pictures. So I gave him my guide and walked up to her. And, she was getting all prim and proper, ready to do her picture. And I just kind of looked at her and I was like, hey, babe. I said, so I love you. Said, and it's kind of blurry. Those few seconds are kind of blurry, but I know I kind of went along the lines of like, baby, I love you, and I love going on adventures. 'Cause her and I always go to different places to travel. We love it doing it together, and so, and I kind of got to the point. I said, baby, there's always a right time for everything, and I think right now is the time. I said, I want to keep going on adventures with you the rest of my life if you'll let me. And I got down on one knee, and because she was like, oh boy, I had the video actually on my phone, but she got down and she said yes. And I
Wow.
asked her. So
And
it was
she
definitely.
said yes.
She did. She did. She made me a lucky man. So
Well, speaking of your girlfriend, before she was your fiance, she was your girlfriend, and she also appeared in the other music video that you did that kind of almost helped skyrocket your career all over the place.
absolutely. Yeah, it was a cool video. It was my song "It's You," which
Hmm.
really we put that song out, and I've always been known for like country rockers and kind of high intensity music, and then finally I put out a kind of a slower love song ballad, and boy, did it really just change my. Yeah, it really did. It hit different levels I didn't even dream of. I think we're sitting over 18 million streams, and for as an independent artist, that's a huge deal. And so we put the video out, and she was all nervous because I was like, well, we have to shoot a video. This song deserves a video. And so we got there, we shot the video, and I asked her to do it. She was all nervous and everything. I was like, babe, you're going to hit it perfect. It's going to be great. And we found this beautiful venue, the Analog Hutton Hotel, right downtown Nashville. And they had this beautiful stage, big, red curtains and stuff. And so we got her in there. And I pretty much, and at this time, it was the middle of COVID, and we had to shoot it, so we couldn't have that many people in one certain area. And I said, well, you know what, this would be perfect because this here song is about her. And I really want to get the song really focused on her. I don't need much else, just needs her because that's the beauty of the song.
Exactly.
And so it worked out, and she did an incredible job. She's absolutely stunning. And so she was all worried, what am I looking at? Baby, you're going to look beautiful. Put you in a red dress, you'll be hot as fire. And she did a great job.
So,
That video's done really well. This song, Call Me Yours, I feel like
yes.
is a follow-up
Okay.
to, it's kind of like a follow-up to not only It's You, but also That's a Given. I put That's a Given out last year, and it did really well. It's cruising right along, but this song is kind of like, it's got this thing. I've been so excited. I've been holding on to it, actually, because I've been wanting the right time to make sure we put it out. It on all channels, and man, it's just done a really good job. We've had a lot of great reception to it so far.
Well, congratulations, Lewis Brice, and thank you. You have a real Valentine in your life, so happy Valentine's Day to you, and continued success. And we'll be looking for you at all the different places coming up. But congratulations on at least launching another baby. So call me yours.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all having me, and I love this song so much. It's a real ear pleaser.
And thank you also for sharing your love story. People are going to love watching that. So
Yeah.
thanks, Lewis.
All right.
Bye. Bye-bye.